What if the person running for office also decided how the election itself is run? Not the rules of the campaign, the rules of voting. Who votes, where they vote, how votes are counted. That's not a hypothetical anymore, because President Donald Trump has been using a phrase that should stop all of us cold. Nationalize the election. So, today, let's talk about what that actually means, why it matters, and whether it can ever be fair. In the United States, elections are not run by the president, they're run by the states. That's not a tradition, it's a constitutional design. Each state manages voter registration, polling locations, mail-in ballots, vote counting, certification when someone says they want to nationalize an election. They're talking about shifting that control away from states and toward the federal government. And when this president is the one pushing that idea, that's where alarm bells start ringing. The founders didn't trust centralized power. They had just escaped a king who controlled everything. So they intentionally spread authority out, especially over elections. States run elections so that no single leader can rig the process. Different regions balance each other. Power is fragmented, not concentrated. It's one of the strongest guardrails we have against authoritarian rule. No democracy allows a candidate or a sitting leader to supervise their own election. That's not how fairness works. That's how outcomes get predetermined. Even in countries that look democratic on paper, this is often how democracy quietly ends. There is no evidence of widespread voter fraud in U.S. elections. So when fraud isn't real, but the power grab is, we have to ask what the real goal is. A president cannot unilaterally take over state elections. It would violate the Constitution. It erodes piece by piece while people argue over whether it's really that serious. This isn't about party. If you'd be uncomfortable with any president, Democrat or Republican, controlling elections they're running in, then you already understand the danger. Once elections stop being neutral, they stop being legitimate. And once legitimacy is gone, everything else becomes optional. The question isn't, do you like this candidate? The question is, do you want elections decided by voters or by power? Because once elections are nationalized under one leader, they're not elections anymore, they're performances. And democracies don't survive those. If this helped you understand what's really being proposed, like it, share it, and talk about it.